guys, how are you guys doing? I know it has been so long since my first video and I couldn't be able to upload a new video because my lighting isn't the best. I just feel like my lighting is just, kind of dark and just not exactly what I wanted it. So I haven't been able to post any videos, but now I just thought it's this lighting anyway, so I just couldn't bother to change it. So I thought I would just quickly catch up and then post a new haul of things I picked up over the last few months. So it's the first time I do a haul, so I hope you guys like it. So I'm gonna start right away. The first one I pick up is the Dolce&Gabbana, what is it called? It's the Perfect Luminous Creamy Foundation SPF 15. That's what it looks like. And then I got the color 75 Bisque. This foundation, first of all, the packaging. This feels like a rock. It's super heavy. It's glass packaging, and then the texture inside, it's like a, I don't know if you've been able to tell, it's like a mousse, not like a mousse, it's like a whipped cream souffle type of texture. It's super luxurious. I don't know if CoverGirl's cream foundation is similar to this because apparently they're all made by Procter & Gamble, but this one is super luxurious, and this one surprisingly is the cheapest Dolce&Gabbana foundation. Dolce&Gabbana has the luminous one, the matte one, this cream one, and the powder one. This one surprisingly is the cheapest one. So which it's not that is that big of a deal. It's a few, just a few dollars difference, but this one I really like it. And then the second one I pick up is the NARS ITA Brush. I have a rant about this, I want to say, so if you're not into rant, just skip this part, because I was on a hunt of this brush for about 7 months, ever since I guess November, because November I saw Jacqueline Hill did a video on it. It's like her contouring video, and she was using this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get this. And of course it was out of stock everywhere, and it didn't went back into stock until a few weeks ago. That's when I purchased mine. And my rant about this brush is that first of all, I want to say that price has gone up significantly. It was 28.5 pounds before this brush gets out of stock everywhere. It's 28.5, and then when it got back into stock it became 43, so that's about 50% price increase. And I think the thing really drives me crazy, not drives me crazy, just what I'm most bugged about that is, first of all, NARS is a Western brand, and then NARS is also a Shiseido-owned company, and this brush also has a Japanese name to it. But the thing is, this brush is made in China, and then as far as I know, every single NARS brush is made in China. So I just think that really kind of disappoints me in the sense that for a Western brand, why do they go to China to make their brushes? Especially, this brush has a Japanese name to it, and then Shiseido owns this company, so it just kind of bugs me. And of course, if you blind test me, I wouldn't be able to tell. If you don't tell me, if it doesn't say made in China on the box, I wouldn't be able to tell. But for 43 pounds, which is about, 60 something dollars, I would just expect it to be at least something like Hakuhodo quality brushes, because Hakuhodo do make a brush similar to this, and then I don't think it's actually more than 60 something dollars. I don't know how much that is, but I don't think that one is, because they have a few variations of this type of ITA brush, so I don't know how much that one costs, but I don't think that one gets that much overpriced compared to this one, especially these are authentic Japanese made brushes. This one is just like a, I would say this is somewhat like a cheaper alternative in terms of quality. I haven't felt the Hakuhodo one, but I was picturing Hakuhodo one is gonna be much better than this, because which brings my second point, because this brush, before I got this, I was picturing something that has quite a bit of resilience to it, but if you watch this, if I do this, it just has a lot of give. So that's not exactly what I pictured, because I was picturing something that has quite resilience to it, that can really just pack on the colors. But this one just kind of smooshes everywhere. It's not exactly what I pictured. So for these 2 points, I was kind of disappointed about this, but I mean, if I were to do it again, would I still buy this? I probably would, because this one is just so hyped up, so I want to get this anyway, and I love brushes, so that's why I end up having this. And then next I have a few MAC special packaging things that MAC has came out lately. The first one among the three I pick up is the Magnificent Sculpt powder. I've been picking up this powder for so long because I always want to get the what is it called? Just the Sculpt powder, because it's permanent at Pro. But I really don't want to buy that because I have to buy a palette for it. So if I were to buy a palette just for this pan, I would just have to fill in the entire palette. So I didn't want to do that. So when they came out with this, I was like, just as a godsend, I have to buy this. So this is what the front looks like. I think you've probably seen this a million times. This is the back. Is it focusing? Yes. So glad that I got it. And next thing I pick up is after that I pick up the this is the Alluring Aquatics collection. This is the See Me, Hear Me Extra Dimension blush. This one I didn't pick up until the last minute because I didn't want to get this at first because I just feel like this color is just not my thing. It's somewhat of a mauvey, you know, rose type of color. This is just not my thing. I think it looks much more vibrant on camera than as it actually is. So I mean, this color is not the color that I usually would go for, but I know it's special packaging, and then I was just like, if I can really get a hold on this, why not skip it? I'd rather just get it for the sake of its special packaging. And this color is not too, I mean, it's nice to have a variety anyway, so I'm glad I got that one as well. So this is the See Me, Hear Me. And then the last one from MAC is the Sharon Osbourne collection. This is the Peaches and Cream blush. And this one is like a bright pink with some shimmer in it. I didn't pick up the one from the Kelly Osbourne because I think that peachy color is just too light, too, you know, wishy-washy, things like that, so I just picked up this one instead. And I really like the packaging. I mean, this price has gone up quite a bit for the special packaging. I think normal MAC blush is like £18 in the UK, and then this one I think was 23, I want to say. It was quite a bit of jump in there. And that's that one. I want to say that for limited edition, like special packaging MAC collection, people usually go crazy about that. And I want to say it's kind of, I don't know, I just feel like you know the collection so many months in advance, usually like 3 months. They release the promo picture of it and then the list of products, and then you look at promo picture, you're like, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this, and then you have all these months you get excited for, you want to pick it up, and then when the collection actually came out, it was sold out in like 1 day. So I think it's just super stressful because you got all this excitement to it, and then when it actually came out, you just have to, you know, you have to really act fast, otherwise you might not even be able to get your hands on it. So I mean, it's kind of, I mean, it is MAC, it's so popular, it's something expected to happen, but I mean, it's just kind of, you just have this great expectation going, and then depends on whether you'll be able to act fast, you mean you're not even able to get this. So that's something, I mean, it is what it is. So this is the Peaches and Cream blush. And then gonna move on to Chanel products. I picked up quite a few Chanel products. I didn't actually was planning. I guess I was kind of on a Chanel kick. So the first one I pick up is the Matte Lumiere powder foundation. It looks like this. It comes with a pouch, of course, and I got this color in number 40, Big Sable. And then this one is different than the shading is different than the liquid, because liquid I usually use 20, and this one the shade doesn't actually, this lightest shade is 30 from the lady that helped me, because they don't make a 20 or 10 for this. The lightest shade is 30, and 30 is a pink undertone, and this one is like a yellow undertone, so that one works for me. And I've been using this a few times. I've been really liking it. The way I use it is I actually use a sponge and then just press it on my nose, and I think that one has been, I think this has been working really well for me, so I really like this. And I know Matte Lumiere has been discontinued, so I'm happy that I found some sort of, I mean, this is not a perfect alternative, but I mean, I'm glad that I got that. And then the second thing I pick up is the very popular, what is it called? Soleil de Chanel. This is the cream bronzer. This is what the back looks like. And this one, I kind of want to get this because I mean, to be completely honest, I'm not a cream person. I'd rather just stick with my powder bronzers. But I mean, it's always nice to have some sort of, you know, variety or selection going on there. So for that sake, I bought this, and I've used it a few times. So the veining has gone a little bit. I don't know if you can. I don't know if that's the case because mine has. If I was doing it this way, there's a little bit of shine in there. So I wasn't too sure how I think about that, but I mean, it is what it is. And then on that visit, because I was just trying to get this one, and then the lady at the counter gave me a sample of the Vitalumière Cream Compact. And then this is a foundation that I wouldn't even bother to check it out before because I have oily skin and this is a cream foundation. I was just like, why would I even bother to check this out? And the lady gave me a sample, and then I was just like, okay, if I was to have a free sample, it didn't hurt me to try out anyways. So I got home, and then I tried the second day, and oh my gosh, I love this. It's kind of like a, if I were to describe this, it's kind of like a matte Lumiere, but in a cream formula, but also give you a little bit of a dewiness to it. It's very nice coverage. I would say this is like a good medium coverage, because on my skin I have a lot of, you know, discoloration, a lot of indentation going on. So good medium coverage for me would be like full coverage for other people. But this one is just has such a lovely texture to it. And then the most important thing is it really stays. It stays like the matte Lumiere. So I mean, this one is perfect. I didn't have any expectation for this, and then I was trying out this. As it turned out to be a huge surprise. And then of course I went to pick up the bright color for me. This is number 20. This is slightly lighter than this one. This is 30 and this is 20 in a full size. I was trying to buy this during like colder months when the weather gets cooler in the fall, but I got a double points voucher at Boots, so I just thought I would just go ahead and pick it up because I want to buy this anyways. So that's that one. The full size one comes with a pouch as well inside the box, and then when you open it, it has a sponge here, and then when there's a lid that you flip open, and this is the cream inside. And I just got this last week, so I haven't used that yet. So that's what it looks like. This is color 20. So that's that one. And then the last two items are limited edition sort of collector highlighter powders. The first one is, it looks like this, it's the Jardin de Camélias collection. This one has been on the, if you are in the States, this one has been on Chanel's website a few months back with the collection. But in the UK, I think this is the only item available. And then I got this in the Covent Garden Chanel like makeup boutique thing. So that's what it looks like. It has two different pouches. This is the pouch for the brush, and this is the pouch for the compact. And then the powder looks like this. I don't know if you... There you go, you can see the veining on it. And then this one comes with a whopping 16 grams of powder. You can never finish that. So that's the back looks like. And this one, it's just really lovely. Because I never had any Chanel highlighter. I know the last time Chanel came up with the highlighter was the spring collection. I don't even know when is that. What's that powder even called? It's like the double C logo with some cute little lipstick or whatever embossment to it. And then after that, shortly after that, Chanel also have the Moche de Beauté, the powder highlighter thing, which is like a golden beige color. That one, I mean, these two powder were released when I was in the States, but I didn't even bother to pick them up because they were just so expensive. And then after that, after they were long gone from the counters, I was just like really disappointed or really just feel bad for not picking those up. So when I know I can buy this from the store, I just have to go and buy it. So because this is so pretty. Okay, so that's for the Jardin de Camélias one. And then the second one is this. This is the, I don't even know how to call it. This is the Dentelle Précieuse, whatever. This is another highlighting powder. This one has been in France, released in French, I think on the 1st of April or 1st of March. I don't quite remember. I remember it's 1st of some sort of month in the springtime. And I think it launched in, yes, I think it's 4th of April, yes. And then it launched in UK in a Covent Garden again in, I think it's 25th of April, and then that's only available in the Covent Garden and also in Selfridges. I don't know, I think there's a few other places, but from Covent Garden is where I got mine. And it comes with a bigger pouch, because this is like a pouch with a rubber band on it. And then, oh, I forgot to mention that if you're in the States, then lucky you, because Nordstrom is having it for the anniversary sale. So there you can get yours, and then the brush is in here, and then the highlighter is in here. This one surprised me, only had 6 grams. It's much less than the Jardin de Camélias one, and then they cost pretty much the same. So, and then when you open it, there's a cover, and then you remove the cover, it looks like this. There you go. So that's what it looks like. I mean, I'm probably not gonna use it, because I mean, I probably just bought this, these 2 compacts for the sake of their limited edition packaging. I just rather to collect it than use this, because I mean, I have oily skin, you know. Anyway, I wouldn't bother to use a highlighter, so that's why I got these, because it's just so pretty. I don't want to pass on that. So I think that's it for what I have at the moment. So I think I'll do more hauls, and then I'll have more videos coming up. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions or whatever, please post them below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So I hope you have a nice day, and then thank you so much for watching. Bye. I mean, I know.